And to be live right now, but believe it or not, a second front has officially opened right now in our war, and rockets from Lebanon just fell in Israel, not during the night, not in the sea, but we're talking about in daylight, middle of the day, rockets falling in in Galilee, actually all over the area of north of Haifa. The sirens went off. People ran. Nobody was ready. Yes, people ran to bomb shelters or to take cover. Booms were heard all across Galilee. Israel is officially being attacked from Lebanon right now. From Lebanon right now. Now, is it the Hezbollah? Probably not. Probably not. The Hezbollah will not risk itself for another war with Israel. But Hezbollah controls everything in southern Lebanon, and there's no doubt that Hezbollah has turned a blind eye or allowed whoever shot those rockets to do that. This is the third time since we started all of this. The third time. And again, Israel just uh, uh, just was just attacked by rockets from southern Lebanon, and we this is a new ball game right now, folks. We might have to go and do some business in southern Lebanon. Not the way we had hoped. We wanted to isolate the Gaza front and take care of it. But as I speak right now, the Israeli fighter jets are getting ready, and Israel is planning on how to respond to this rocket attack from Lebanon just about 10 minutes ago. Again, 10 minutes ago, rockets from southern Lebanon hit northern Israel. This is where I live, and I'm in my office right now. As soon as it's safe, I'm going to drive home and be with my family. But look, this is not Hezbollah. We know that Hezbollah has allowed this to happen. We know that we know that there are several Palestinian factions in the refugee camps in Lebanon, in Tyre and Sidon, and also in the area north of Metula in Israel. And they tried. No, so far, they were very, very bad in the way they operated their own rockets. A few days ago, the rockets actually fell into the Mediterranean, those that were fired from Tyre. Couple days ago, the rockets that were fired from below Mount Hermon, out of 6 rockets, 5 fell in Lebanese territory. Only 1 made it to an open area below Mount Hermon. This is the first time the rockets are actually making it all the way to the Galilee, all the way, and we heard the booms, and definitely something we did not plan on, and we'll see what's going on. Look, I'm going to keep you posted. By the way, I plan on shaving before the happening now tonight with Pastor Jack, but they caught me off guard. What can I say? Again, this is something that we did not anticipate. Israel cannot afford that to continue. This is the third time within a week that rockets are flying from Lebanon. This is a war about our existence, and we are so ready to defeat the enemy. Now, make no mistake, biblically, I'm confident, based on the Bible and based on what I know about my military and my country, we will defeat them. They are nothing. But again, this is a war about our existence, and we are more than ready to fight it. Again, to those of you who just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, rockets. Now, of course, rockets are flying from Gaza all day long for the last 10 days. That's not anything new. Nearly 4,000 rockets so far came from Gaza direction towards Israeli towns and villages. But this is the first time in broad daylight rockets are flying from southern Lebanon at the same time and hit areas in Galilee. I want you to know that I will keep you updated as much as I can. I'm working on some messages for a U.S. tour that might not even happen. And I've got other things that I'm working on for other events that I'm invited to speak at. But in between, on my Telegram channel, as you know, I report news. In fact, I find myself more and more reporting news than working on messages. But I do want you to know this is something big. It's something that I want you to stay tuned and follow me and see what is developing from this story. I hope that this is not serious as it sounds right now. But things don't look good here right now at the moment, as you can understand. Fighting in the south and fighting in the north simultaneously, it's not something a country wish to do. Again, Israel is calculating its steps very, very, very carefully. We know that Hezbollah said that they will not start a war with Israel. They are deterred big time with what they see that we do in Gaza. But they want us to start so they can have an excuse to shoot their rockets and save face and say we did also help the Palestinians. So we need to be very wise and careful in the way and the measure of our response. It's so easy to go and just drop bombs on Lebanon and start another war, but I think it's exactly what the Hezbollah wants at this point. So we're going to see what happened with those rockets that landed in Israel. If it's just something that we can live with, I believe that we will have a minor response. But if it's something that hit something important, big, or killed someone, Israel will not be able to sit and do nothing. Lebanon will be shaking in the next few hours. So stay tuned. I'm going to report on what's developing from all of this. But I need you to understand, folks, this is an emergency situation right now. Israel is, in fact, we have three fronts. We've got the Gaza front, we've got the Palestinians in the West Bank, and we've got the northern front right now. Well-coordinated attack that is not going to succeed. It's not. We're very strong. We're much stronger than the countries around us. They're all completely... Look, if you could see what is going to be left from Gaza, you would probably think there's no way anybody can live there. We are destroying everything that has anything to do with Hamas. And I'm talking about houses, office buildings, infrastructures of communication, everything that Hamas is using for its benefit for war in Israel is being destroyed on the ground, above the ground and below the ground, underground also. The fifth round of strikes on the metro of Gaza took place this morning. Probably 120 bombs were dropped on 40 targets by 52 aircrafts within 25 minutes. That's it's phenomenal. Again, Gaza was shaking last night. We are still moving ahead with our operation. There is no way there will be ceasefire with the preconditions Hamas set. And now, as they see that Hamas is losing and defeated, Palestinians in Lebanon decide to shoot whatever they have. It's a short-range rockets, but when they come from Lebanon, they hit northern Israel. These are dumb rockets. They're not accurate. And we'll take care of business in the next few hours. But again, we have to be very careful not to play into the hands of Hezbollah at this point. make no mistake, the entire Middle East and the entire Arab world is watching. And if Israel shows any sign of weakness, it's going to be for them a chance to rethink uh, the destruction and annihilation of Israel. You know, Israel is not going to let that happen again. Again, if you are well versed with the Bible, you know very well what's going to happen. I'm going to talk about this and much more with Pastor Jack Hibbs on happening now in just about 13, 14 hours from now. But again, breaking news: rockets from Lebanon just hit Israel. I can't believe I'm saying that. It's afternoon here. It's 4:40 p.m. It just happened 20 minutes ago, and I'm still not hearing the F-16s taking off. So they're busy in Gaza. Oh no, they are taking off right now. Oh yes, takeoffs of F-16. They just started taking off. Here it is. Now I see also helicopters flying around. Guys, there's a war here, and this is why I'm staying here. I might have to cancel my U.S. tour. I was supposed to be already in California. I postponed my arrival to next week. I'm going to have to look into the situation by the end of this week and decide whether I'm going to push forward with the next week's travel arrangements or cancel this whole thing altogether and move it to July. Anyway, I'll keep you posted as soon as I have news. Follow us on Telegram. This is where I post videos, pictures, and all of my. I can't do that on Facebook and Twitter. They'll block me. You know that. So I created a channel. I've got already 74,000, almost 74,000 followers or subscribers there. This is the way to get the news out nowadays. So if you go to my Facebook, you'll see a little link there to our Telegram and join us there. Everything is there on Telegram right now, okay? I love you. God bless you. And I'll talk to you as soon as I have more information. But I'll do that on Telegram. And I'll be live again in about 15 hours from now. No, 14 hours with Pastor Jack Hibbs for a happening now. He's going to do it from Southern California, and I will do it from Galilee. Thank you. I love you. God bless you. And shalom from